Well, hello and welcome back in, everybody. This is Season 4, Episode 1 of Feeding the Next Gen Roleplay. This is going to be the season where I make no mistakes. You know what? Never mind. Let's fold that down real quick. Now, but you may notice there is something a little different. There's no intro with this season. I am testing something out because it looks like a lot of people leave during my intros. So sorry if you absolutely love those intros I make. I may bring them back up in Season 5 of this series. And if y'all haven't figured it out quite yet, there are going to be 10 seasons because the original loan plan was 10 years. So I got 10 years worth of contract requirements I got to meet. So we'll go ahead and place that right there. Go ahead and back this up, get it put away. So last season, we ended up finishing the harvest, meeting all our contract requirements. Great, barely though, cutting it really close. If we don't change anything up this season, we won't be able to meet those requirements. This year's requirements are harvest 1 million liters potatoes and sell off 2,000 chickens. Selling off 2,000 chickens? Yeah, I think we got that down packed, no issue. Harvesting 1 million liters? We definitely don't have that because we didn't hit that in Season 3. So we got to make some changes, and those changes are going to involve a new field. Ooh, popping a wheelie there, man. Look at that jump right there. Love jumping over those railroad tracks. We still have a bunch of work to do these fields to get them prepped and ready for next year's planting time. And this field over here is done plowing. Next up is stones, and then after the stones is liming. Now, I don't need to do all that right now. I could wait before I plant, but sometimes the field's kind of in a frozen state, so I like to go ahead and get it all done now whenever the temperatures are warmer and the field's in a better state. Last season, we came up a little short of 1 million liters of harvested potatoes, so we need to look at getting another field. I believe I'm going to go ahead and go with this field right here, field 32. We'll go ahead and purchase this, harvest this canola off of here because this canola could be used for something very, very important. It can be used over here to make vegetable fat. But first, we have to turn it into canola oil, and we have the production to do that also. So let's go ahead and buy this field, lease a harvester. Don't think I'm ready to buy one quite yet. Maybe I could because I do have soybeans coming up. Speaking of that, let's see when that is. Here's our large soybean field right here. It says growth stage 5 of 6. Needs rolling still. I totally skipped that. Soybean harvest is in October, so we are coming up on that. So if I do lease this big equipment, I may just keep it because I think the leasing fee up front is more than the daily fee. Maybe. But either way, let's get this field over here bought. It's going to cost $120,000. Looks like we got enough money there. I wasn't sure. I was hoping we had enough money. I wish I could buy this, but I can't. So we're going to end up leasing this Colossus harvester right here. It's got an unreal capacity. That's the only thing I changed on it. $15,855 to lease that. That is a lot of money. And of course, we need some header to go with it. Oh my gosh, there's an unrealistic 50 meter? Unrealistic. Working with. Oh man, I did not know that was an option. Should I do that? Should I do that? Should I do that? I mean, why not? I'm going to give it a try, that's for sure. To lease that, it's $3,957. Really excited about that Unreal thing there. Oh man, I've never seen anything like that before. I think somebody did mention that in the comments somewhere. I just never quite figured it out. Oh man, I left a track on the front of this. I don't like running with any tracks on any of my equipment. Oh well. But I'm pretty sure all I'm going to have to do is go down once and this harvest is going to be done. Looks like this field is larger than 50 meters wide. Oh well, we'll go ahead and continue down this direction right here. Get it all picked up. This is something else. Kind of crazy right here. I don't know how I actually feel about this. It just seems like way too much cheating. But it gets the job done faster. I like that part. All done with the harvest already. That was really, really fast. I like that. 26,000 liters of canola here, and we're going to turn that canola into canola oil. I did notice one thing. It actually went over to the other field for some reason. I don't own that other field. But you can see right there where it went over there and took out the weeds. So I wonder if it'll actually pick up crops from another field or not. Not sure. Kind of hope it doesn't. Feel like that might mess something up. Looks like this worker's all done over here plowing up on this field. So we'll go ahead and get this cleaned up and put away. And then next up is liming some of these fields. Actually, you know what? Nope, let's not put this away because we got a brand new field we need to go plow. We'll drive this down the road and get it started over there, and we'll run right through this ditch. Yeah, look at that. Just some good old boys. Pretty sure my back tires are not on the ground. They're not. My back tires weren't even spinning there. I'm going to put a worker over here plowing up the field. I do want to remove those trees right up there, the little center island they got going on in the middle of this field. And we'll get there eventually, but for right now, the majority of the field can go ahead and get plowed. Until I get enough free time to get that tree devourer out, we'll just keep these workers moving. Stone picking is all done over here. We got 15,604 liters, which is awesome because I would like to utilize that to make some lime. And we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and put it in the lime production, get that going, and blocked by an object already? Oh, it must be that plow. I may have to end up doing that field myself. we'll look at that once I get that lime production going, because we need that lime production to go, because the next step up after all this is liming, and I would like to do that this month. I would also like to do it with free lime. We'll see if that works out or not. Coming in here, starting up the lime production, and I realized we got a problem. A lot of this stuff over here has stopped. I'm assuming, yep, right there, vegetable fats. We're out of vegetable fat. Hopefully that won't last too long, because we're about to get some canola oil started, and then the canola oil will go over there to that production and make us more vegetable fat. Not exactly sure how this happened. Nah, I'm sure it just got all caught up right there. Oh well, yeah, looking like I may have to do this myself, and ooh, it just plowed up this person's field over here too. Jeez. Can I even fit through here? That's a close one. That's looking like a no. I decided to go ahead and give that plow one more chance, and looks like that didn't work out too well because somebody's blocked by an object. I'm assuming it's that plow. I'd like to get this canola over there and get some canola oil going, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll take care of that plowing job myself. I believe the next thing I'll need this header for is over here at this field. I'm going to go ahead and drop it off here, leave it here so I ain't got to worry about pulling it with me later, but for right now I'm going to take this harvester into the town area where our production is and just unload it directly into there. I believe this will work right here. I think I just got to pull up, unload right there, and hey, it did work out great. Now let me get that activated and going, and then I'll jump over there to that blocked object. I'll probably just leave this sitting over here for now because it's not in the way, right? I don't understand how you even did this, man. Come on, stop running into stuff. You know, all these blocked objects things happening here has got me thinking. I mean, one of them, yes, was because that center island thing being in the way. Center island. I don't know, I'm thinking of Kitchen Island right now. But anyways, it actually still got caught up on a regular turn. That's what this last one was that I undid. It was just a regular old turn. So that kind of worries me about setting up a worker on this field plowing after I get done harvesting potatoes on it. That's a problem I'll figure out whenever I come to that. Finishing up the plowing over here on this field right now. I'm not completely done with it. I still need to go ahead and remove these trees right here in the middle and then plow up that spot too. So I will leave this close by, the plow that is, because I'm going to use this tractor to remove those trees most likely. So let's just go ahead and park this off over here on this person's field. Field I would like to buy, the field I talked about buying one episode but never got to. The worker's done picking up stones over here on this field, and now that it's almost 7,000 liters of stones, we'll dump it in here. That way this production can keep running and running and running. I did mention I'd like to go ahead and get some liming done, but I may wait until all these stones turn into lime, which I could do that in another month because I do have a harvest coming up soon. I don't have to sleep all the way through the winter months like I used to in the past while waiting on planting time for potatoes. I now have different crops out there I got to worry about and I got to stop at. So I don't technically have to do it this month as far as laying down the lime. You know, I was thinking about it more driving over here, but this field right here is the field that is saving the farm right now. This field is going to meet our contract requirements for this upcoming year. At least it should. I hope it does. And then this field also right here is going to get our productions back up and running. I'm really excited about that. I didn't realize how important this field was. I didn't realize my production was going to shut down. I knew I needed it for the contract requirements. But hey, this new field right here is saving the farm. Let's put it that way. Time to head back to the farm, get me a nice tree devourer, and I guess I need a trailer with it, right? Ooh, whoa, ramp that. Man, I really need to learn how to drive. Or I don't, because this is pretty fun. The current trailers I have right now are being occupied. One has potatoes in it over at my production. The other one has sorghum in it feeding the chickens, and both those just kind of stay there in that position. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase another trailer. I think that'd be a good idea. You know, I mean, I'm full of a lot of bad ideas, and out of all those bad ideas, this one ain't so bad, right? Oh, well, you know what? I was wrong. This thing does hold 5 million liters. I guess I was on an unrealistic one here. That 500 is 500,000 liters. That 5,000 should be 5 million liters. Huh, guess I was wrong. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing there, but that's $25,000. We'll go ahead and get this right here. Hopefully my other one's set up that way. Not sure. Don't think I'm ever going to hit that 5 million liters though. Wow, that was really fast. I believe the only worker I had out there going was picking up those stones and saying it's already done, but I'm not going to bring it back to the farm quite yet because I still need to remove those trees, plow up that area where the trees were, and pick up the stones there. So it's not quite done because there's still quite a bit of work to do to it. But let's get there and do it.